everyone, I have a few people like, you got a lipo? Where? How? You didn't have a stomach. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, your girl Keeping Up with Chink. Today we're just going to basically talk about my surgery that I just had in January. Today makes 6 weeks for me, so I figure I give a more detailed video, well, just me explaining how it went after and how I'm feeling now, and you know, just give you like an update. So, and I've been meaning to tell you guys, so I'm sorry for how my videos been coming out because they have been so bright, and I hope this one is not too dark because I'm doing it without a light, so I don't know what's going on. And hopefully this works out because I don't understand. But anyway, I'm doing well, everyone. I feel so good. I'm happy. I'm ready to get back outside. I'm ready to pop out. Your girl is ready to pop out. I'm in a good mood today. I actually get a massage today, so I was going to take you guys with me. Hopefully I can set up the phone, but I love my results. And I wrote down some key points for me to talk about. So let me get my book, child. This is my faja that I wore, you know, getting the surgery done. So excuse her, you know, she's been through 6 weeks, let's just say that. But this is what she's giving. She's cute. My body is very, very natural. My body is very natural, which I love. You know, so many people was like, what you getting done? You don't need that. And honestly, I didn't tell a lot of people until I felt like it. Like until the deal was sealed, honey, okay? Nah. I told the people I seen every day, you know, because they know what I had to do. But as far as all of my friends, no. Or just people I talked to, I didn't let no one know. Everyone just seen. Because I didn't want to hear a lot of like yays and nays. And I didn't really care too much about people's opinion. Like I knew this is what I wanted to do. I've been thinking about it for so long. Like, I feel like I was thinking like, oh, I don't know what I felt. And the reason why I waited so long, I honestly wish I would have been got it when I was like 21. But honestly, so the reason why I waited so long is because, you know, people are like, when I'm 21, people are like, oh, you know, just wait till you're 25, wait till you're 23, you'll spread, blah, blah, blah. You know, then the next thing, you know, I'll get to that age, I'll be 23, and I'm like, oh my God. You know, because my main thing was I didn't have hips. Like, I didn't have hips, and I had like a square stomach. But my body was cute. She was cute, don't get it twisted. Been that girl, was that girl, is that girl, will be that girl, always, okay? But I just had a square little tummy. I did not like her. I did not like her forever. If anybody even went to high school with me, I complained since then, and even probably before then, actually. I don't know, and the reason is because I've always been active. Like I said in my Q&A video, my mom had me in dance school for like 12 years, so I always been active. Then I went to a performing arts high school, which meant that my major was dance, and I had to dance every day because that was my major. So it was just like, what is it giving? You know, it's no way. And I have friends that would like eat like pigs and just, you know, don't do nothing, and they have flat, nice looking tummies, and I'm just like, where am I going wrong? But I did eat. I guess I did eat. Your girl. Let's just get right into it. We're just gonna get like to the facts, and yeah. So I did get my so today makes 6 weeks for me, actually, which is Wednesday, February 24th. Makes 6 weeks for me. I got it done January 13th, and let me see, I don't know how long I was saving for, not that long, but let me tell you girls, please make sure this is not a wham bam thank you ma'am situation, okay? This is your body. You want to make sure that you have enough time and enough money to be able to relax after you get the procedure, because there's some girls that go right back into their regular lifestyles, and that's not the tea. You want to take care of your body. This is the only one you have. So if you need to rest for 3 months, rest for 3 months. Like, I'm just now feeling like I'm ready to really go back outside after 6 weeks, and I'm even still nervous. I do not take off my faja whatsoever, only to get in the shower. But yeah, we're gonna get to more into that though. But ladies, please be prepared, because not only do you pay for the procedure, you have to think about everything with the aftercare. And baby girl, I went to Miami, Florida. My surgery was in Miami, Florida. I went to 305 Plastic Surgery, and my doctor was Dr. Salas. Now, I've seen things on like Instagram and just social media period about Dr. William. Like, he's like the most known one there, so people go to him, and that's the stories that you hear from there. But my experience was very pleasant. It was very pleasant. It was just one day, which was, my pre-op day, where it was a lot of commotion. A lot of girls seemed like they had came down there, and so at this point, everyone's in the lobby, and everyone's kind of, just saying their opinion and just talking. Oof. Child. When I tell you these girls, oh my God. They made me mad. It was even an older lady there that was with her daughter, and I guess hers didn't go as smooth. Like, you may have complications. This is what you sign documents for, and you know what I'm saying? This is why you do your research, so you're well prepared that things can go left. You just pray and you hope that things go right. It's been more success stories than horror stories, okay? So just keep the faith, child. We're not going to get all into that. But anyway, like I was saying, there was a lady with her mom, and the mom was just like, girls, in a lobby full of girls that just came out of surgery or that's waiting to go into surgery, myself included. I'm just getting down there to Miami. So anyway, the mom is like, girls, you're too young, just wait, you can work out, da, 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 da. My daughter almost died. Like, ma'am, number one, you are too old to be sitting here, in front of these young girls, because she knew we was all young and, just not as old as she was, to just be putting that energy off in here. Like, no, oh my God, I was so disturbed. But I was just steady thinking in my head. Honestly, I was so nonchalant. Like, I'm like this. I was not trying to pay her no mind, because I already knew it's people that feel that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was tuning her out, but of course I heard her. But that's where I went. Now, about Dr. William, he did seem a little mean, I'll be honest. Like, the little things that people say about him, I don't put it far past him. I don't know. Like, I just seen him in bypassing, and he just didn't have the energy that I would like to see my doctor have. But now, my doctor was Dr. Salas. He was awesome. Guys. Like, I loved him so much, and I have been watching his process, and you want to make sure you staying up to date with your doctor. So I felt like I kind of already knew him, and then we met the day of my surgery. We met, guys. So I don't know. I guess I wouldn't call that unprofessional, because you just gotta think that it's a lot. Like, it's not just your care that they're working for or worrying about. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't meet my doctor till the day of my surgery. which was cool though, because we had enough time to speak, and I very detailed told him how I wanted to be. So that was cool. And the day before, I had met his assistant. He was really cool. So, oh my God, it was just such good vibes, like good spirits. I felt, my doctor was really cool. He's like, we're going to get you what you want. He wasn't phony. Like, he just seemed really genuine and cool. And I was just like, thank God, And I didn't gain too much weight. I might have gained like 5 or 10 pounds before I went in and got my surgery. Yeah, so how much? Excuse me. So my procedure was $7,000 with Dr. Salas, only because I got the VIP package, which mine came with the BBL pillow, the 2 foam pads, and this board, and it came with 1 faja. And I might be missing something. It might have came with something else. But anyway, so that made mine $7,000. Regularly, I think he's about $5,500. And I went to him because my friend, well, she's not really my friend, but I worked with her before, and she was petite, about my size, and she got hers done. It looked very natural. I loved her booty, like I loved it, and I liked her stomach or whatever. Some people don't care for the like real fake plastic looking stomach, but child, I didn't care if it looked fake or not. I do not care if it looks fake or not, because one thing is, it's flat, okay? It's flat and it's tiny. So, yeah, I didn't care too much about that, but I loved how her butt looked. Like, that was the main thing for me. Well, her waist and the butt. Like, I didn't want a crazy, big butt, and I wanted to match my thighs and just, just be real pleasant. And another reason why my price boosted up a little, which I didn't think that was bad. Once they said that, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm getting it. That's not bad for me. Some people go to DR and they like prices a little, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I didn't think that was too high. I didn't think that was too low. I felt like that was right in the middle, baby. That was perfect for me. What else? Oh, in my procedure, he had availability more towards like June or July, I believe, and I'm like, no, I want to like heal right now in this terrible times that we're in. I'm from New Jersey, so right now it's snowing, and the COVID just opening back up. So I'm like, no, I want to heal right now. So that's why I went and got mine in January, and that's why my price boosted up a little bit. But I don't think that was bad, like I said. But roughly, girls, let me tell you that it's probably well over, let me see, what was that, 7? Well over like 12K. So please be prepared, save your money, because after you get done the procedure, you have to worry about all of the massages. I'm still getting massages. I'll probably get massages for the whole year, honestly. I think it's recommended. I am in like an old faja, but I will get a new one soon since my 6 weeks is up. I'm going to get a new faja that's a little tighter. But I bought 2, yeah. Okay, and we talked about the establishment a little bit, but so when you get there, you're outside. There was a lady that greeted me the first day, the second day, early in the morning when I actually went in for the procedure. There was no one there. But yeah, for pre-op, someone was outside, and they tell you to come in, whatever, blah blah blah, and you fill out paperwork. That's basically all you do that whole day. I did get a COVID test, but they stuck it with a needle, which that wasn't that bad. I thought I was gonna have to get the nose one. No, girl. No more good, girl. No more good, girl. Okay, I'm in a good mood today. So I'm high energy. This is regular energy right here. This is my regular energy right here. Honestly, I think that I should not get high before YouTube videos, because I just be too calm and cool. Like, I just be like vibing, like, okay. So I did hit the blind, I'm not gonna lie, but I think I was too high the last video. So I think this is what I need to do. to be right in the middle. Yeah, so the establishment, it was tiny, very tiny in there. I was surprised. I'm like, oh snap, you know, it's tiny in there. But I don't know, they kind of got me in and got me out. I was like, what am I saying? My procedure, when I actually got my surgery, it was at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was in and out. Like I waited for a little bit. And you know, at this point when you're about to go in, you're a little anxious. So you're like, I can see why everyone is so antsy and just like, I've been waiting. You know, like I said, the girl that was in the lobby was just like, I've been waiting here and blah, 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 blah. You know, it was just a lot of commotion. It's like, you don't even need to say all of that. Just sit there and wait your time and, you know, let the time come. Like, I was just sitting there patient because it was no need for that bad energy. I'm not going to sit here and get worked up about something I cannot control. That's something I'm learning. Okay, so after I got my procedure, the first day, look, I put the first day out. Okay, the first day out is giving jail time. No. Okay, so the first day out of the procedure, how was it? It was really regular for me. The first day out of the procedure was very, very regular for me. I could not believe how I felt. I remember waking up from the table and I had two girls beside me. And one girl, I see her kind of trying to wake up, and the other girl, so I'm like this. Like slowly lifting my head up like this. To see, you know, what the other two got going on so I could, you know, hurry up and prepare myself, I'm sorry. So, the one girl, she did get up a little like, you know, she got up a little bit like that. And I'm just like looking at her and just telling myself like, okay, you're in the hospital, you just woke up, you know, my body was not hurting yet. I couldn't believe it. I remember getting off the table and the lady's like, sit down in the wheelchair. Sit down in the wheelchair. And I'm like trying to scoot my little body off. So then I sit down and I kind of fall into the chair. She's like, oh no. You know, they were scared, but nothing, you know, happened. I just like fell into the chair a little bit. So after that, child, they rolled me out, and my friend Amber was there, and my assistant nurse, she did not come on. Oh, that's about pricing too. My nurse did not come with the facility. She didn't come with 305 plastic surgery. I got her through somebody, and she actually came to my Airbnb with me, and you know, she stayed. I paid her for 10 hours, and that was it. That was all I really needed her for. And you know, before I met her, she seemed very nice and everything. She was like, I think you'll be good for just one day, because she was used to girls not having a drain, but my doctor gave me a drain for 7 days. So, like I said, my first day out, I was very talkative. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was getting out. You're going to be very, very cold. You're going to be very cold. I was shivering. I was freezing. Okay, so after that, I'm getting into the car. That's the hard part throughout the whole process, is getting in and out of the car. I've seen some girls that was in regular cars. I'm so glad that our rental was an SUV, because I was able to lay out the whole thing for me, which worked in my favor. Let me tell y'all, it worked in my, everything worked in my favor so much for this trip, because I lost my wallet, y'all. And in the BBL part 1, I told you guys that something terrible happened. That was what happened. I lost my wallet while we was going food shopping. Our Airbnb was an hour away, so we're 30 minutes out when I realized that I don't have my wallet. I woke up from a nap like frantic, and you know, I'm like, oh my god, where's my wallet? And then we realized that I didn't have it. I called Whole Foods, because that's where we went grocery shopping at, and they're like, there's no wallet here, you know. He's like, there's no wallet here or whatever. So I'm like, okay. You know, I felt like he wasn't going to help. Like, okay, you know what? He's me. So I called again, because now I'm like, oh my god, no, like, please. So I'm like, well, can you guys check the carts? please, it might be, you know, the shopping carts outside. It might be there. He's like, it's a lot of carts. I'm like, okay, you know what? Bye. So I felt bad. My friend like, well, let's just go and check. And I felt bad because we were already we were almost 30 minutes away from our house. Mind you, it's an hour. So we was 30 minutes in to drive 30 minutes back to Whole Foods. I felt so bad. So we go back and child, long story short, my wallet was there. I felt so, mind you, this is a 30-minute ride back. It's just crazy. I just at that point I knew God had my back. Like, I felt so secure in everything because it was a Louis wallet and it was outside in a car, which means anybody could have got it. You know, anybody, like the people that work there. I'm sure there's no cameras. Maybe it is, but you know, anybody could have took it. But God had my back. That is my man, 100 grand. Okay, that's the only man I love. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously. But yeah, so that's what made me really be at ease. Like, okay, God would not have me out here stranded if this was not meant for me to go through with what I want to do. My first day out, like I said, it was very easy for me. I don't know if it was because of the anesthesia, but I was steady walking around. I thought I was going to feel pain a lot in my stomach, but I did not. I felt it more so in my hips, like on the side. Oh, and in my video, my BBL vlog, so my lip was steady hurting and I did not know why. The next day, my lip was swollen. I had bit my lip. I'm guessing I bit it because I do it naturally like this. Wait, no. I don't know what I did, but I noticed that I do it naturally. So I'm guessing that when I was waking up from recovering that I might have been like biting my lip, or I might have been biting it while I was getting surgery. I don't know, because you know I had a mask on, so I'm sure the doctor didn't see. And it left a little scar though, nothing major, but my lip was swollen. So that was my first day out really. Now the next day after that, girl, that's when you feel it. The next day I felt it in my stomach. I felt like where I actually been cut open. Excuse me. I actually felt where like my incisions were. I felt it like, okay girl, you was just on the table. You was just on a cutting table, on a chopping board. Okay, so the second day, that was like the worst day of pain. Then the third, now at that point, I'm like moving slow. I'm just like really taking my time. The first day I'm walking, happy, eating, you know, everything. After I ate for the first time the first day, which was some soup that my nurse prepared for me. She fed it to me and everything. When I tell you guys, she was awesome. Her name was Marquita. Okay? Marquita, child. But anyway, yeah, and I felt my energy. I had an energy boost after that. And that doctors do say if you do not eat, you're not, you know, you're going to feel really slouchy, and you know you need to eat so you can have energy. And after I ate some soup and that was it, a little bit of crackers, I had a natural like energy boost. It was crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so much better. And I wasn't even really in that much pain then, but I just felt so much better. Now my third day is when I got my first massage, I believe. My massage, it wasn't that bad the first time. Maybe like the first 2 times it wasn't that bad. It was just like, I don't know, I was like mentally preparing myself. So it's like, I thought it was gonna hurt way worse than it did, and it didn't. But it's like pressure, real hard pressure, just, I don't know guys. Honestly, maybe now that I'm thinking about it, it probably did hurt. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, oh my God, it's like you actually feel the fluid come out, and oh my God, it was a lot. So the first 3 massages, okay, they were terrible. They were hard. And then it got a little easier, and then like certain days it'll just be really painful. That's just how it is. Like certain days it's cool, and certain days it's like, but you know, it's doable. It's just, you gotta, oh God, I hate it, honestly. I'm sorry. But I get one today, so I'm ready for it today though. Like, cause I need it. I haven't had one in a while, so I need it. So my reasons for getting lipo, I just wanted, cause everyone, I have a few people like, you gotta, like, Lipo? Where? How? You didn't have a stomach. Or, you know, just stuff like that. Like, girl. But, so I always had a little, like, pudge. I just always had a little pudge, and I had a square stomach, like I said. It wasn't like this, you know? So that was really my main reason of getting it. I wasn't too, because I always had a cute little butt. But I didn't have hips. And then because I have a square stomach, it's just like, I'm like this, you know? It's like, okay, give me one or the other. And I was tired of it, you know? And like I said, as I got older, people were like, oh, with this. Then they're like, after you have kids, no thank you. No thank you. That was my reason for getting lipo. I'm very happy with my results. At first, it was super huge. I'm like, oh my God, my butt is gonna be big, which I didn't mind. I think I was getting used to that. I'm like, oh my God. You know, like it looked super huge in the beginning, but it's swollen. Everything is still swollen. And I'm like, okay, I'll be fine with this booty. So after it started shrinking, I'm like, oh. But my butt goes with my body so much, and I love it. I feel like this is the body I was supposed to be born with. So it's just, it gives me Barbie. The pain, I feel like I personally have a high pain tolerance. So the pain for me was about a 7, like I said, like I predicted. Not higher than a 7 for me, honestly. I'm freezing right now, but Paris. Okay guys, so I just pulled up. Let me show you what it looks like. Child, she in the hood. Good girl. I hope you guys can see it. Let me see. But that's where I get, yeah, because you can't turn it. That's where I get my massages. It is like $3.50, so I made good time. Hold on to my lace panty. This is the first time that I look decent. Like, they probably gonna be like, who is this girl? Because I be coming here looking tragic. I bought my little thing, so hopefully I can record. We're gonna see. I love my masseuse lady, whatever you want to call her. I love her though. She's super cool, so hopefully she'll let me record. Okay, you guys, you should be able to see. This is real. Let me give you little panties. Okay, so she said I can record. Yeah,